Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing coming out. I watching the phone, not paying attention. There's about 30-second delay we got. 15-second delay. So I realize I don't come out. Rose, good morning. A great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing in the world. Yes, it's Monday morning, and you know we come planned to take over the world. That's all we've been doing, you know? It's like Pinky in the brain. But I can't figure out if I Pinky or the brain. Or I have metamorphosized into both. You know, I might be Pinky and the brain in one. So, Nicholas, a good morning to you. Urmila, good morning. Rudy, good morning. Akash. Madden, M-A-D-A-N, Madden. I don't know. Charles, good morning, buddy. And Sunil, Rosie, Kesh, good morning. Rauna, Sharif, Rose, Savitri, Rona, Shazam, Chandradat, Chandra, Bibi, Miss Sargent, Jasoda is J-A-S-O-D-A, Jasoda Sargent. I think if I got this right, Miss Sargent is from LBI, and I've been told she's a big fan, and I plan to visit sometime. Yeah, if I remember the name correctly. Yeah, Rini Mala, Lake Raj, Elizabeth, Devanan, Sean, Vita, Suzanne, Nikki, Esther, Joan, Miss Budram, Paulette, Shaniza, Nirma, Anne, Shakila De Freitas, am I pronouncing it? Fong, Geeta, Indy, we got another Shazam, Rodwell, Ryan, Patrick, Jesus, Sham, Abdul, Jasmine, Babita, Olofa, Jackson, whoever the main name mean, but you guys see. Yeah, look at me here, sir. I look like I so smart for. Doesn't mean say nothing wrong with your name. I'm just saying. If you look at the onset, if you look at me, you realize I am not at that level. And I'm supposed to just go all over the rest of the world and people call your name fluently. So it means the shippedest person you ever meet. You understand? Your name just come out people's mouth fluently. Right? So obviously it's not your name is the problem, it's I is the problem. I accept this Monday morning. Let's move on. Lynette, Colin, Lee, Maureen, Shaniza, Passad, Karen. I hope he's not like a white Karen. He's a white Karen, you're just a Karen. If it's a black Karen or an Indian Karen, we can try it. But if it's a white Karen, he's a cross. We can't do nothing about that. Right? Lily, Vishamat, Vishamit, 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 ACKLOO. Guys, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Whether you watching me, you cussing me, thing, but you gotta see with me. Y'all know me not. It was luck bring me here. It's luck. Me lucky. You understand? Me lucky, me get through. Me lucky, me get on phone. Me lucky, me put effort into what me do and sing me. But here, me lucky, but me not bright. Me not so smart. When me see some of your name, you understand? Me love you, but oh. What's your relationship like with your mother and your father? Me and me mother don't get along. Me and me mother don't get along. And me name Mikhail Igmar Rodriguez. Me was named after a Russian president, Mikhail Gorbachev. Ingmar came from the mascot, the name of the mascot for the 1979 Olympics was Ingmar. A beautiful little teddy bear. I had one. If I had it now, it would have been a collection. I don't know what happened to it. Right? It would be a collector's item. It is a teddy bear from 1979. My middle name was that. And Rodriguez is that of my mother's is maiden. Your last name is maiden name? Maiden name. But when I hear somebody's name, you understand? I can't where it come from and what's the relation. Me got reasonable name. You understand? If you to say Mikhail, how do you do Mikhail? And you know, right away anybody hear Mikhail is, oh, you're Russian. Mikhail is Russian for Michael, by the way. Right? It's Mikhail. It's Michael, like one of his sons named Michael Edwin Rodriguez. He had an uncle named Ed. It's simple. And in English language, very easy to pronounce names and recognizable names. Another one is Sean Rodriguez. Me even know his middle name. You understand? And I try to forget the first name and the last name. The fact that he even exists. Right? The other one is Paul Anthony Rodriguez. Now, this is the reality of life. This is the reality of life. Some things just affect you in a certain manner that... I can't remember him. He has a middle name. All of my boys have 3 names, but I can't remember the one middle name. Right? And I dead serious like that. Yeah, I prefer to forget the first name, the last name, and I don't forget the middle name. You understand? If you affect me in a certain manner, so I become affected. So the pictures change. The hunting picture, I like the hunting picture here. And we're changing pictures constantly, and I think I should tell a story behind the pictures as the pictures come up. So in this photograph, I am just outside or maybe inside the Argyle airport, and the 2 persons there are Romel Rupnarain and this is Kiana Wilburn. By the way, she is a Guyanese who used to work at Kaichur, and she writes a lot of oil stories, and she's in the oil and gas industry, and she used to write a lot of the Kaichur News oil stories or research and journal those stories until it became edited and tainted and by Glenn Lal. So I consider her to be a professional. I worked with her at Kaichur News. She edited sometimes, and I found her to be a very professional, hard-working young lady. And we can't say we're friends, hello and hi, cordially, but I can say I'm proud to know an individual such as her and would have worked with her for some time. Right? I am in no way, shape, or form close to being the kind of journalist she is and as dedicated as she is to what she do. Much respect to her. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Critic. Morning. Serbia. I want to address this matter for me on your program this morning, right? I don't know if it's possible. But we get this young man here, he used to live in Guyana, right? And he go America and these kind of things. And I make a comment when he was bashing a young lady, and I said to him, "That's all you could do, bash women before you're going to do something constructive with your life. I could send you the screenshot and everything." And then this guy come out and start hot bashing on me, like spreading red rumors and saying how I eat up some girl for Guyana, because my ex, right, she's in America, and them
Listen to me, stop. It's Monday morning. I wish I had the time for you, the kind of people of your ilk, your age, and your fucking nonsense. Full stop. I wish I had the time. I don't have the time.
Respect, boss, respect.
Some girl and some little boy and some girl Monday morning, you gotta be looking for money. You got money? Yeah? Youth man, good guy. The kid that call, he's calling. Smart guy, open-minded, little while in the head. He from Linden. Big fan. I like he. But though you gotta do with your children too. When they wake up in the morning and they come with bullshit, you put a stop to it right away. You don't entertain shit. Monday morning is not the thing to be thinking about. If you came and you stood up for somebody and you get bashed for it, that is what happens. It's the way of the world. I get bashed every day for standing up for people. You can't find somebody that hates on me for something about me. That's the funny thing. The whole, let's say, the kaleidoscope of colors that surround me and my issues and how I'm affected, my lawsuit, what I talked about the Mohammeds. What I talked about the Mohammeds and somebody else. What I talked about MudWata is about MudWata attacking somebody else. Nothing. I don't have a problem. I come out here standing up for everybody else's problems. So when you come out and you stand up and speak, you will face opposition. Because what did you think? You think people are going to just shut down and shut up? No, they're not going to do that. When the boy was attacking the girl, he had an intent. When somebody, if he's attacking a girl and you say no, stop, the attack now shares and transfer to you. Before you get in, you have to know that you're going to get into something. That is what standing up is about. Is standing up for. And that is why some people don't come out, because they're looking and thinking the consequences. They don't want to pay the price. People don't pay attention to the sacrifice I am making to stand up for people. Ask yourself. Even when people attack me, why? Have you ever personally met me? Have I stepped on your toe? Have I poked you in your eye? Have I taken something from you? No. It's as a result of me coming here and standing up for other people. My political commentary. Yeah. My political I look like a Jagdeo or an earphone. I ever asked anybody to vote for me? It is as a direct result of me standing up for others. Got me shit all over the place. They shine, they cussing, they piss for me all when they get ready. That's just the reality of the world. That's just the reality of the world that we live in. You have to face that. You understand? So when you wake up in the morning, some girl and the man say, did you eat the girl? Kudos to you, buddy. Was it morning? Do you do it in the morning? The breakfast? Did it have some, like vinaigrette to the side? Had some vinaigrette in it, it would taste good? Kudos to you, buddy. You eat? You eat? Yeah. It's not an uncivilized thing to do. Nothing is wrong with that. I'm glad for you. Cheers, my brother. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Good for you. Me too. Ah. Ooh, brother. Ooh. Come on. Nothing bad. Nothing bad. Ah. Ah, proud of you. Welcome. Welcome, my brother. You said, you said. Ah. Well, if it is your first experience, I must say, welcome to the club. Because I myself am some bit of a culinary chef when it comes to this kind of a discussion. Yes. Cheerio, guys. Cheerios, yes. Yes. Right? Corrine, a great morning to you. Prince, a good morning. And easy. Yeah, listen to me. I serious, man. I don't make joke. When it comes to things such, watch me. Ear over bad. As I always got a hair tight close. Right? And just to make sure hair doesn't get into my food or my face. It is da-da-da. Bam. Tie me here. They got important. Here, to close, very close. You calculate. How prepared can one man be? Yes, very prepared, I must say. Always ready. Yes. Yes. So let me get straight in. So Dave Martin, one of Guyana's icons, has died, and fortunately I've had the opportunity to Salo and call you before the day's out. I'm working on your thing. I'll call you before the day's out. No. I'm not. No. I'm not in a position to look after the thing for you. What we had with the engine and so start out. The buyers haven't give me no feedback as it. All you think there by you? Listen to me. As it result of the finance, we don't have it for deal with it right now. The equipment, they drop off everything by you. No, but I told you I will look after it, bro. We gonna look. No, but I can tell you before the day is out. Salo, I can call you. I'll call you before the day is out. I'll call you before the day is out. I can call you before the day is out, brother. I will call you before the day is out. I'll call you before the day is out. Now, here what I tell you. And one of the things you need to learn, I got passed this down to y'all since we depend it. When you're doing business with people, no matter what's the circumstances, you gotta deal with them. I notice a lot of people just be shying away from it. You gotta deal with them. I too have them thing because sometimes you ain't know one more for say. And people can be very difficult. Nonetheless, you gotta deal with them. I like that man, he even conscious. He total sailor. He ain't conscious that I there for me life. And he calling 100 times. You understand? Just so he calling all the time. But me answer, hello, good morning.
Morning. This morning is Peter, 58.
Hey, Uncle Peter. I've been couple. Every time I pass and I pass if I see the wife the other day, and I can't pass. I remember the first time I went on the Let Them Trail, I used the first person I meet there. So I said, wait there, you there up there? Something about you? Okay. You there, Eccles? Okay. I pass, and every time I pass him by. For the 7 I pass him by you, But I run into the wife the other day. I just tell she to tell you hello. It wasn't nothing. It's just I wanted to say hi because I ain't been on the trail in a long while. Anytime, Uncle Peter. We's family, don't worry. Roger that. Roger. Take care, Uncle Peter. Thanks for the call. On the trail? I running behind some contracts. I ain't getting on yet. Safe. If anything going on, I'll let you know. Roger. Safe, Uncle Peter. Cool. So y'all know, there's a guy named Peter from 58. And the first time I went on the Let Them Trail, I met him and they accommodate me, give me room for stay and all them things. And I am not, people don't know. So you see me talk for hour on this program, you think, yeah, there's your friendly guy and all them things. But I'm more of an introvert. If you get me outside of this environment, you say yes, and I got days, like I've driven to Borbies, holding me girlfriend hand and didn't tell she a word from Joshing the Borbies. Yes, I just driving. I they meet tats and all that. It's them kind of man. I drive from Georgetown to Linden and not talk to you. Right? So, what I've done, like yesterday. So I went to Bartica yesterday. I'm just back from Bartica. It was a beautiful thing. I'm looking at investing in some lands and so in Bartica, close to Bartica. I set up a resort. I've always dreamed of having a resort. So I went up there, spent the whole day in Bartica, had a nice time, met a guy by the name of David who's down here investing, got trucking. So a white guy. It was interesting. So West Vibes, Tushin got one of the biggest drinking spots. There's a friend of mine named Jai and his wife and son has that business there, West Vibes, just outside of Tushin. And Jai and me we've been close over the years, and passing up in the morning, I say, yo, wait, do pass back late in the afternoon. Mark, the guy who owns Bushy Park, has been a follower and supporter of mine. You know, Arab now, people think my relationship is because I'm famous. People just know me. No. They got some people that me personal, you know. Every time I hear people say things, and there's facts based on this thing. The black community's relationship with business, right? Entrepreneurship and so on. And for the most part, it never had a support base in this country. After slavery, blacks would have bought lands and so on. But entrepreneurship and business and so, they never had a support base in the PNC. The PNC was more trying to get them into public service. It was more trying to control the country and the environment. Police and soldier and all these things, right? So they have been, for the most part, their own worst problem, as a matter of fact. Mark, black man of different sorts. The man was a Bushy Park. I go there, he has a 2-story concrete structure upstairs with grill around, like a veranda kind of thing, looking over the Essequibo River and the Atlantic Ocean at the same time. The funny thing about Mark is every time I go by Mark has something to show me that he's doing. Mark is always on his business. Mark said, if I ain't doing the bar, I'm going on the farm. Yesterday I was able to call Mark to say, man, I need a boat for go to Bartica. And Sunday, yesterday, Mark said, no, my boat done gone out for work. Then by gone somewhere. Every time you meet, now Mark can mix it up. I like me black, me a red black, me a half black, half Portuguese. Mark is a black man. You don't get more black than that. You understand? Big man too. And every time I can remember going by Mark said, I'm bringing this engine, my data bring, we buy thing online. And if you got to, I go in the bar, pour my own drink and all, we good. Certain people I meet are like family. That's why his Uncle Peter, I'm thinking about over the years, the relationships that I've built. I could walk in certain place. Like I get this overwhelming need and feel to go back to people who've always been there for me and telling me, look, I ain't got no way. I'm doing well, but I remember you. And yesterday on my way to Bartica, when I come back, I stop by Mark, I go to Bushy Park. You understand? I see some people, them drunk man come for I said, nah, me, his partner, you can't talk to me. Yeah, I effing talk to you. I said, you can't fucking talk to me, big man. You know who? I don't give a fuck who you is. Don't care. Me want nobody buy none from me. Me interested in none from nobody. Some of the richest people was me friends and them and all I kick aside. You understand? Me ain't got time with what nobody got. Me thing and me value, like when I go and see Mark, I calculate, you can't overdrink. Because if I go there, remember I walking in the bar and put this place got hundreds of people partying. I walk in the bar and pour what I want. I got an opportunity. You don't believe it's time for party and I drink how much I want? I calculating, if I come here, this man showing me a new venture, carry me and show me, open up. By the way, we gotta get, if Marga sends something, you gotta get waitress and cleaning people and all, because the business is expanding. He said about his workers is the problem though. He expanding, but the people in the country ain't expanding, the brain ain't expanding. And every time I go, when I got your wife, daughter, granddaughter, there, everybody there in the work. Some family they do in the kitchen. How do you progress? How do you, what relationship means to you? That's what I find interesting about life, the small things. When I go and I see my, I calculate you. I'll do me get all the rum I could drink, you know, because if I said my boss a bottle of this to me, bring what you want. Me not pay for nothing, partner. I could have done it, but I thinking, this map, what you doing? Tomorrow's Monday morning, but you gotta get cracking, banner. You can roll. Then I come down by Jai. You understand? West Vibes, I stop there. Eat nice cutters, the best Banga Mary and planting chip I have is Jai, West Vibes. Just at the head of Tushin, across the road you can't miss it. Big open place, plenty parking, you could go there every time. Nice kitchen, nice cutters, nice service. What's the relationship? Me and Jai went and meet Peter. Jai and me went and they let him trail. And I turn over. Jai was the man sitting in the vehicle. I turn over the vehicle. Then the next time I go pick up Jai for carry class, yes, go over the boat. Jai said, "But the boat gonna sink." I said, "No, man, call me go." Jai said, "Well, by you miskill me, no, but you really want to kill me for truth now, because Jai know about boat, me no know about boat. I gone with me boat and engine, I gone." Next thing, we in the Essequibo River, when we come back, Jai is soaking head to toe. Head to toe soaking. Hey, Jai, tell you the boat gonna sink. I said, "No, buying up the sea, man. We gotta go see." Jai, you really want to kill me for truth. Only last I tied to Jai wife. You know, there's small things that happen between you and people that you gotta respect it. So when me and Jai head out on the Let Them Trail, I got a next partner named Raj, who is now a permanent secretary. I think he might be the permanent secretary of housing or something like that. Raj. We used to sit down. I used to sit down at Raj rum shop. Raj had a rum shop in Rab Street. And I would sit down there and I tell him, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. This is how I will go about it. And Raj said, "You're a madman. Drink a next shot." I said, "Raj, this is what I want to do. This is how I plan to execute it. This is the outcome." Raj said, "Drink a next shot. You're a madman." When Raj see me now, all he do is laugh. Because even when I drinking the rum, I planning to be here, you know. Like who know me know, you got careful with that banner. True thing is past as joke. Everything is joke for me. That's why I said the other day, I wish I could be more serious, and I've taken on that form or started transitioning to that form to be more serious. But you now get the gist of it. Like the gist of it is to pass it as joke, then go and execute. and then everybody watching. When I knew that all my jokes come to pass, is that they said, I'm already buy you get big now, you get famous and thing, and you're lucky, and a partner guy named Mark said, no, he lucky, he plan it. I said, why you say that, Mark? He said, that's all you talk about when you're drunk. It's what you want to do. You understand? You want to get into big business and thing and make billions. And I did talking about billions. I could remember clearly the other day dawned on me. So they got this story with a guy. So let me done this story with Raj and Jai. So Jai, when we had an after letter, I calling Jai Raj. And today I calling Jai Raj, and I know something wrong with how I call this man. And Jai is there saying, yes, answering. And I watching it. I say, wait. Your name is not Raj, your name is Jai. Here, Jai, yes. I said, so why you answering? Here, no, I think. I said, whoa, crazy. What you have to respect with that is people's willingness to accommodate you. That's where respect comes in. Not one time, me couldn't feel sitting in the man, feel shake. If I call, I say, Raj, Jai come. Hey, Raj, everything. I think, 2 days, me this man going to let him. Paul riding a motorcycle, flaring through the trail. Racing, man. And that is what you got to respect about people. Because I am no easy person to deal with. So when people are accommodated of me right away, when the time comes and I want switch from them, so I calculate, yo, do for those not obio, they just give you a chance to. I ain't gonna facilitate no stupidness. But I mean, like, we could flex with small things, right? And that is the relationship that I built over the years with people. Like, outside of that, fortunately for me, I built relationship. You'd meet some people come in here, and when they talk to me and hug me, you hear their story and me, so you think like we're friends for life. We've been friends for a lifetime because they follow me and they know everything about me. And I talk in me story. Remember, most of the stories here are my stories. So they're relating to it and they know. So when they talk, but you like, you went there? Somebody say, Critic, remember to tell you turn off and did it? Like, yeah, you went there? I thought it was 4-wheel home in by the trail. No. You tell me. Oh, yeah. I like talk. Let's talk out the talking. Right? But that is how you feel. Two big man bring a shaver here for me. A machine. They got it and it's at branding. And the man, you been there? The man them say how I say I get to shave my body. That's why I says, what? The man, serious? The man torn up with a machine. Say, here, this is for shave. Like, how more close you people could get? Never see this man. I'm a Critic thing. You take this machine. This is a gift for you. I said, what? Right? First thing come to my mind, these two old poor, what's the plan? But it's just out of the goodness of the heart. They feel close. We got a good thing going on. You understand? So your relationships is important. Like Uncle Peter called me. I am not that guy. I would tell you hello and never call you back for a whole year and then call you with something I want. You could call me anytime. By the way, you could call me anytime. Like when Uncle Peter called me, is that he hear I pass instead of a meeting, he called. But I want to know you got a problem. You understand? You could call, you could don't see me for a year and call and say, yo, Critic, this thing, this will never at my house and then I do a bam, run and come by you right away. And that's anybody. Like anybody come and say, Mr. Critic, I got this problem. I don't know who you is. I don't know where you come from. I don't know if you ever do anything for me. I don't know if you're cussing me behind me, but I don't care. I can deliver. Right? So, relationships, how you see yourself, what you want to do in life is important. Let me go a little bit to, let me come off a little bit of me and I want to show you this. This here is an instance happened on the road, a truck and a canter. This is a different level of madness. I'm thankful that nobody was hurt, but this is madness. I'm glad if the police could get these people's numbers they need to be off of the road. These are things, vehicles, that if not operated in the right manner, if it comes into contact with human beings, it will kill them. And this is what they're doing on the road with these vehicles.
Watch. What's got there?
You know, seeing this, they're trying to run each other off the road. This seems to be at the junction of Rupert Craig Highway and Sherry Street. Now this is madness.
Yeah.
These two vehicles, it's a burgundy Canter and a Harley truck. Their drivers need to be pulled in and they need to be off of the road. If they had run into somebody that and now being alert, they too with the road rage, they could have caused great harm and damage to people. We need to get them off of the road. That level of madness we can't continue with. So, back to Uncle Dave. And we're going to play one of the tunes from the Trade Winds. And just to give you a little back history of my understanding. So Dave Martin was many things, none of which would have brought disrepute to Guyanese or himself. He's been an upstanding individual all of his life, and what I see as an icon. Charles, morning, quickly. I want to go into a history lesson here. Talk to me.
I don't know. I just about to call you and tell you about Dave Martin, but then I see you posted something there. Now we're watching a two truck do it. That's road rage to the epitome. That's bullshit.
All right, we talk, bro.
That's nonsense. Take care, bro.
Roger. Yeah. So, legend. So give me some terms. Gomati Singh. Hey Gomati, how you doing, babe? Long time no see. So give me some terms. I say icon. And I'm listening to it and I'm realizing that Dave Martin wasn't limited to that. I looked at how he impacted. Do you know the other day when Venezuela was planning to invade Guyana, I think we were the only country that had a song that could have brought people together at the time of an invasion. Well, they've got many countries with songs and things, right? But we have a song that could have brought us together, ignite patriotism in us, and it was sung by Dave Martin and the Trade Winds. That is how impactful. We ain't talking about a sorrowful time. We're talking about us losing our identity as a country. Losing what we are, the essence of our being, Essequibo. Listen to this rhythm. This is one of Dave Martin's songs, The Trade Winds.
West Indian people pretentious. I don't know what is wrong with we. We like to believe we are Englishmen, Canadian or Yankee. You take a Trinidadian straight from Togo, fly him to New York City, and by the time he clear immigration, the man already talking Yankee. His suitcase full of pigeon peas, but he talk like he born in Los Angeles. Freezing in the cold, but he built in a day. I'm sure you will agree. But put a West Indian in New York City, overnight he become Yankee. A Yankee will live 10 years in Antigua, he's still talking rank Yankee. But a Guyanese live 2 weeks in Detroit, hear him, what's happening, baby? An Englishman will come in your country with a pork hat and a cane. And 6 years after, he's still saying, rather, going home on the plane. But here he West Indian friend, oh George, do come and see us again, old chap. And the fool only drinking tea, like his mother make him in Piccadilly. So you see now, boy, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm sure you'll understand. But put a West Indian in Ontario, overnight he's a Canadian. In Ottawa, I met a fella, a very well-dressed young man. He said, you know, I'm from Jamaica, but I spent a fortnight in London. Where did we end up talking like Englishmen when we live in England? How come them Englishmen in the West Indies, they don't say God blind and brother man? For 2 weeks in Leicestershire, and here they've been censured. Oh, that's super, super. And this clung in Westminster. I'm on 2 weeks leave here from St. Lucia. Will you see now how Rome wasn't built in a day? I'm sure you'll understand. But put a West Indian in Nottinghamshire, overnight he's an Englishman.
I think we have enough memories of Dave Martin to remember him well. He's had a great life. I've fortunately had the opportunity to meet him. And I say unfortunately, saddened by the fact that I didn't use the opportunity. I could have interviewed him how much I wanted. I could have sat and talked to him. And Annette had, you know, said, I told her, I said, Annette, I want to sit with Dave and I want to really give the world the essence of who Dave Martin was. And she said, anytime. You could come here, you sit, you record, talk to him. I missed that opportunity. I'll try to make sure I don't miss opportunities like that in the future. But I did have an opportunity to meet him. And just listening to this song, we all Guyanese have an opportunity to remember him for who he was. And also to reminisce in the fact that you too, your time will come. But ask yourself, what would you have done when your time came? Would you have impacted in somebody's life, not on a level of grandeur similar to Dave Martin, like he impacted on people around the world in Guyanese? Because if you listen to the song, it's funny, it raises things every time you listen to it. If you take the time and pay attention to the songs from the Trade Winds and from Dave Martin, you'd realize that it really is what is ingrained in us. It's about who we are. And it's interesting to know it's our culture. It's the good about us. It's nice. I unfortunately can't say the same for myself, that every day I come here and talk about what's good. Sometimes it's just bashing myself and everybody else down and breaking us down to build us up. One has to respect the qualities that Dave Martin and his partners who were in the trade winds, because I don't know what the composure was, the structure was that afforded these magnificent creations of music that is now left with us. But I would want to think Dave would want us to remember him in a beautiful light. And I know Aunt Annette has always been nurturing, even I sense protective of Dave, because sometimes somebody said something, and I can remember she said, no, that's not true. That's not how I want him to be remembered. Something, or somebody did an interview with him, and maybe he had lost a little bit of his memory at the time. She said, no, that's not true. That's not what happened. And she was very protective of his work and what he had done and his achievements. And my condolences to Auntie Annette and her kids, Dave's kids. Yeah. Again, condolences from us down at TBN here and the Guyanese Critic. So I came across this, and my problem is I'm not too good with lies and deceit, and not to say that it doesn't serve people well. I am the foremost expert on being forthcoming and still winning. You understand? I'm the only person who could come out here and be nude and everybody seemed to be okay with it. Because I am, as a matter of fact, the realest thing. Then we come to Keron Bruce. So, Keron Bruce was recently found guilty of cybercrimes and ordered to pay a $3 million fine or serve 6 months in jail. And this came up in Guyana Uncut, and most people don't know. So he continues with his lies and deceit. So Guyana Uncut and MudWata are the same people. It's Keron Bruce. Simple. Might be adding people now. It's said that a wealthy businessman is paid a fortune to access the page. I don't know how true that is, because now Keron is saying that he needs help with $3 million to pay his thing, and I know $3 million joke for the businessman, because they got money where they can't do billions of dollars now that they can't do nothing with. Right? I know he financed or continued to finance Keron Bruce to some extent. I don't know what's this bullshit about. But you got to look at irony. It's called irony. It's pathetic. So Keron Bruce, through Guyana Uncut, and Guyana Uncut has an underground organization too, has slandered, demeanored, attacked, tore down, and all of this they've done to different Guyanese people. And a lot of times things are exposed. But nobody knows who comes to speak the truth. So how can truth come from darkness? And people are so confused and misled. How can truth come from a caricature? If it is truth. Truth is something that you want to stand by. This here is cockroachism. We call it cockroachism. When the lights come on, the roaches scuttle under the chairs. Cockroachism. That's the word of the day. Cockroachism. That is what this is. If a cockroach had a look, this is what it looked like. Now, again, I'm telling you, I'm just sharing my opinion here. Keron came in the same studio. You were here when Keron came here? Came in the studio. We had a discussion. Said here he wants no more problem. No problem. We ain't got no problem going forward, but I got to talk about these things. Because Guyanese are affected. Guyana Uncut and the MudWata caricature, everything is Keron Bruce. It's not only me saying that now, he's been found guilty of saying that I said. It's a matter of fact. Do you know how he was found guilty in the magistrate's court, the Diamond Magistrate's Court? As a result of an extensive investigation and prosecution by the Guyana police force. So they traced his IP address after he said Leroy Smith is duck and bugger and all kind of thing. And put up all kind of thing about Leroy Smith. Leroy Smith made a report, an investigation was initiated. GT&T was contacted. A trace was done. A raid was done. Laptop and other equipment to disseminate information on the internet was seized. Keron Bruce's phone was seized. And evidence was found of things that used to change voice similar to the MudWata caricature. All of this was presented in court. And I also gave chief witness that he is Keron Bruce, and I know him as MudWata also. Because he, myself, and another individual stood on Rob Street and discussed the idea. At which a time after I said I was not interested in being part of, because truth cannot come from darkness. And if one is an individual to say they will stand and speak truth, one has to stand. Truth cannot be echoed off of a wall. You can't be here and say, yo, and people don't know where the song is coming from. The truth has certain characteristics that come with it that make it truth. Truth has to have certain evidentiary values that make it truth. That is why a court system has a chain as it relates to the evidence. You call it a chain of evidence. This is the person who got, when you go to the police and they take out your information, they got a special way how they take out your information. Sergeant so was the person. The report was made to this person. The investigating officer was this person. The investigating officer used this method. He extracted evidence from this phone, numbered 6227740. Bam, 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 bam. There's a chain of command. And you got people coming and say, oh, Kira, yeah, the man attacked, the man skin up people. But stand by the truth of which you disseminate. No other part of the world, only in Guyana, truth could come out of a cartoon. Only in Guyana, the truth could come out from people who are hiding. Anonymous never even worked in the world. Remember Anonymous? You know about Anonymous? It was an organization that was bringing out truth and they tried to be behind the scenes. It never caught on. They operate, but it never caught on. Because truth has to be, it has to have a value. And that value base is because it is stood beside Human beings decide, I will put forward this. The dissemination of truth, there is a code of conduct as to how truth is disseminated. Now, Keron Bruce, who is Uncut and MudWata? Once the people who he have pulled down to help him, how does that work? And this is not an attempt to, because I'm saying he's well funded. You can't come now. The level of deceit and disgust that comes out of this is unbecoming. You can't come now. So what benefit has this been to you? Why do you continue to do it? Not like me. Give me $52 million. I am afforded the opportunity to deal with shit. That's why I stand by it. What you doing? What you doing all the time pulling down people? Where's get for pulling down people that you ain't got $3 million? You ain't got $3 million now. It's so bad you there. Who does do something for that bad, man? What business you driving? No, you want to play a game that he is not he. He is one of the biggest funders and backers there behind. People got money, they ain't overdo it. Not they ain't know overdo it. Not like me could suggest me got money, they may know overdo it. People got money and can't do nothing with it. The gaffer give you $3 million. What's the game? What I can tell you, the game is up. I would have come up when the first time. I never give up this banner. Because in general, other than something psychologically deep within, and we all got a problem. Something psychologically might be wrong with me. It's just that Keron is might be a little more out there. Right? He's off. And that comes from abuse from a very young age. And I can tell you, when I time about abuse, I used to get some good cut ass when I used to go to school and stuff. I don't list that as abuse. That's not abuse. Abuse-related trauma from a very young age causes people to act in a certain manner. Not like me, I plain come out and say, yo, mean that you know anti-man business and all them thing now? Yes, because who stand up for men? I like Punani. I talk it for me. What's he problem against anti-men and what's the fight then? What's this problem? Not like me, I say it. I think know anti-man business and this is why. Because I'm a man and I promote him Punani and but me got no problem with you. What's this vile attacks on homosexuals and where do you think it coming from? So this here has to be looked at. Donate to help MudWata accused. MudWata accused. He's not a MudWata accused. He's a MudWata convict. The MudWata convict. Keron Bruce, stay out of jail. Organized by Keron Bruce. GoFundMe. So Keron Bruce is a person of integrity. Even in the face of a possible jail sentence, the man kept all our secrets. You imagine it? They got secrets and truth at the same time. Because this Guyana Uncut has promoted itself as being an entity that speaks truth to power. Although it's coming out from cracks and crevices and bins and garbage. Right? I never heard, this is the first time I heard about truth coming out from a cartoon character. It's in Guyana, right? So, Guyana Uncut is saying Keron Bruce keep these secrets. So Keron Bruce? So you're saying he's not MudWata, but you're saying that he's keep your secrets? What secrets he got for you? So you know, by the way, just so you know, if you have ever been, now is the time. If you have ever been attacked denigrated, brought down by the MudWata character. The MudWata character is Keron Bruce. That's a matter of fact. You download wherever is the time it costs you, wherever he tell you, you go to the police and you make a report. And you follow up. You could even follow up with lawsuits. Guyana Uncut also. Because Guyana Uncut, and I'm glad we have the screenshot, get a screenshot and thing, and get it dated and so on. Guyana Uncut has just accepted that they know Keron Bruce. Keron Bruce is a person of integrity, and he keeps secrets for them. So if Guyana Uncut did something, this is a matter of fact. We have screenshots, and make sure you document it. I'll call the police just now for the document and make sure they have a record. So Guyana Uncut has just accepted that Keron Bruce keeps their secrets. So if you have a problem with Guyana Uncut and what Guyana Uncut has said or is saying, you could bring a lawsuit against them, or you could, well, you don't know who Keron Bruce is, Guyana Uncut. Because he has their secrets. Right? You could go to the cybercrime unit of St. John Road. If there's anything that is set upon you that you think is derogatory, if they said things that is true, you gotta deal with that shit. You understand? But what this has done in the stupidity and madness of these people, Keron Bruce is a person of integrity. So Guyana Uncut suggests that a man who's just been found guilty of a criminal offense and listed as a criminal in Guyana and has been made to pay for his wrongdoings in terms $3 million fine or 6 months in prison because it's his first offense. The first thing is, it is not his first offense. It is the first time he has been convicted of such of an offense. If you go to MudWata page and the Guyana Uncut page, you realize he has committed this offense thousands of times. And for all those persons out there who would have faced these unscrupulous attacks and not knowing who the person is, you now have an opportunity to find the one instant, get it, that you go to the police and make a report. Anything on the Guyana Uncut page and anything on the MudWata page that has affected you. Because MudWata is a matter of fact Keron Bruce. Simple. Now, there's also now evidence that we have that Guyana Uncut is going to say Keron Bruce is a person of integrity. This is after the fact that he has been made to pay a fine of $3 million for the cybercrimes. The first cybercrime that he has been found guilty of committing, not to say his first offense. The first offense that he has been found guilty of committing. Obviously an offense that he's committed a lot of times. There are a lot of business people. There are a lot of people who have been attacked over the years. Right? And let's look. Let's get down to brass tacks. Where MudWata up on Facebook or YouTube? Facebook? MudWata. Let me see where it is. They just peruse the page and you see beer shit. MudWata, non-governmental organization. All right, so let's peruse this. Will the real MudWata please stand up? August the 16th. I'm back at Guyana Uncut. No, don't show the thing here. Tell Guyana Uncut that is black, I black them. Do not ask me about it. This banner. Y'all support my friend thing. Jesus Christ. You want to be no part of that. I'm not dead. I will expose Guyana Uncut for this. They sell out. I will. This is a game. It's a game back when he playing like he's not Guyana Uncut. And then the time when he came with his MudWata, he did a thing with Kunchi and they said they got exposed who's the MudWata. Then he come out and right. It's a game. It's all about a game, right? So and then Ghana got the underground thing too. Right? Lots of things. What do you cook today? Okay, so Guyana Uncut is actually MudWata is actually very active. We think Chow Po, Venezuela, MudWata King. The page is very active. I didn't know that. I had no idea that he was this active. So running the page. Yeah, they got an underworld thing that they be sharing nudes of women. Join the vibrant and exclusive community of Caribbean people in Telegram known as the Underworld, managed and owned by the reputable. Here laugh, he just March the 10th, reputable Guyana Uncut. You got it, he got reputable. And then playing a game later on like day is thing, right? Reputable. If you look, is he giving respect to Guyana Uncut giving respect to he, right? A man of Keron Bruce is one of integrity, and he's saying underground manage underworld. Imagine something named underworld that's sharing nudes of people wife and people data and so is a reputable. MudWata, who's Keron Bruce, is saying that this Guyana Uncut is reputable. Just trying to build response from MudWata to an article posted in February by Ralph Ramkaran for a conversation trade. As the creator known as MudWata, I am deeply offended and disgusted by the false and insidious portrayal of my work in... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. What do you say about me? Oh, fuck. Page is very active, man. What's going on here? What's going on here? If what's Conte was a survey, let me hear what's this one about.
Greetings and welcome to another edition of Sconville. Have you ever wondered which news media in Guyana is PPP or PNC and which are the ones? I don't beg you for no money. So, the survey was simple. We've asked the respondents to give 14 of the well-known news media here to find out about news bias in Guyana. These news agencies outright fake news. Here are the results. We've had 116 responses within the initial 12 hours. 1%
Here do survey.
didn't break. What? This one more people.
You want more people? Listen to me. Go to Guyana Uncut page. Go to MudWata page. Download everything that they say about me, and I will sue Keron Bruce into the fucking dark ages. Get it. We can bring one case after the other, one case after the other. I can do like what them American conglomerates do. Guy in court running every day of life. We got some, we hiring some staff, right? We put ads for staff yet? You don't got the ads out for them? Okay. Let me hire somebody. I want all, you gotta go and do it today, or they gotta start taking it down. You gotta go and do it now. Right? Just go and see how much you can catch. Let Sasha start working on it. Go this one here, all of them thing. What I say about me, download the video, you got screenshot. First thing you got screenshot it on the page, then download the video. And if you got one of business people, and so you bring them in me and show them how to get it done. You get you one after that, just one. You do one when one court matter done. You go into court 30 days in a month. You understand? Sometimes 2-3 times a day. Right? Yeah. You sue into the dark ages. Because Elaf, he sue me. Cost me money for speaking the truth. Now the truth come out. So me gotta go back with something realistic. Me got value up always value in general. Because I promise you not for attack. He got wife and children. I promise you not for attack. But me promise you that we ain't gonna make this thing right. This thing has caused me considerable amount of damage and pain. When you're doing cybercrime, you gotta say you have been traumatized. The first time I go, when a man say, what is this thing you gotta put in the statement? You just gotta say that you've been deeply hurt. And there's the basis for it. You're deeply hurt. I can't, what kind of anti-man thing is that? You understand? If I say you're deeply hurt, but this is basis. Yeah, go, you can make a money. Yeah, go. People gotta learn. There's none, you gotta come to front, you gotta stand by. Truth cannot come out of secrets. Truth has to be stood by. It has to be represented. Rights has to be protected. And he is not nobody for come talk to nobody or tell nobody. No, I want these things right there. Run through all of them. Go back through the whole history. Anything he said about me. And he's got it. Shitix and all kind of thing. Right? Hello, good morning.
Yo, Critic, today in the morning.
Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, me feel like I should give you 6 months, I should give you a couple of years for it.
Nah, not for cybercrime like that, man. We kill a man for depression, but you gotta learn. You gotta learn. You can learn. Safe. Yeah, you can't, I have made mistakes in life too, but you want to send a man to jail with a man with a wife and pick, you gotta learn. You understand? You make your life uncomfortable into the dark ages. So there was an instance where he called me a poacher's cunt. Remember I tell you about the story? That is thing because he asked me and I told him yes, he can do it. So I can't go after him for that. But go through all the Facebook stuff. Go through all the YouTube stuff. Anything he said about me. Me don't care about nobody else. Let other people go on. Let they do their thing. Officer Bogodong from Borbis, they got a video of the man here. The officer should take thing now. Everybody know who MudWata is. Right? Bata Sawaki. Jagdeo GPL is a cross. So see you get up Jagdeo picture. But so go and do walk on that for right away for me. Let me walk on this thing. Since we're talking about Jagdeo, I got some pictures of Jagdeo recently visiting Morocco. And this is how Jagdeo as a leader impacts the lives of youths and others. Huh? So I want to go through the pictures. This is Jagdeo and Minister Anand Prasad. And this is Jagdeo promoting the youth arm of the People's Progressive Party in the Morocco area. It's Morocco, right? In the Morocco area. Look at the turnout. So although attempts are being made to go and mislead a lot of people in a lot of Amerindian communities, this is the reality. This is musical chairs, and Minister of Housing Colin Crowell is participating in that. I think for the first time, at least this wasn't something that was done by the previous administration, now the opposition, but for the first time people have the ability to interact on a level second to none with their the leadership of their country. Musical cheers again. Jagdeo watching and look at the amount of people and look at the interests. The children, the young generation. Look at the people's face. You know, nobody. This is Maruka. This is Maruka. Do you see the young lady with the phone in her hand? Ask yourself, how have they gotten there? You know, the Nigel Hughes and the AFC has gone across a certain Amerindian community to suggest the disdain that the PPP administration has or the present government has for Amerindian people. But look at these pictures, look at these people, look at how well kept they are. They might not have come out of perfect houses. Bush don't facilitate for all these fancy things that we have here. But do they look malnourished? You know, they went to school. The AFC went to school and they take out the toilets. It's a brand spanking new school in Pereira or something, like someplace, and the toilets were not up to date, you know. But brand spank, just the school done, toileting done. They didn't do toilet, and they highlighted that, and you see the deceit in them. Look at these young ladies. So one of them is on a phone. You think a PPP, a PNC, pre-1992 PNC could have brought us here? This would have been a reality. You think a Granger could have brought us here and have a listen here? I hear 600 people, 600 youths, as a matter of fact. I don't know if I got the number right. If 600 youths join the PPP, that means the whole Maruka join the PPP. Right? People's Progressive Party Youth Camp 2024. You have to have leadership that could pull in the younger generation. All these girls busting the pants. What this man is, he busting pants and shut. These people look like they're bad. Things mightn't be perfect with them. Things mightn't be perfect with anybody. Watch it down. Look at these people. Everybody afforded the opportunity to get a nice way. We dress them up. Could fake a smile like that. We've all engrossed in our phones. See this man of style, you think this guy is genuine? Like how many photos do you have to look at to realize how much times you got to catch this banner unguarded to realize it is real, what he does and the impact that he has on this nation? Y'all ever sit down to ask yourself and think about it? Somebody brought it to my attention the other day. If we didn't have Jagdeo, where we would have been? Y'all ever really, did it ever dawned upon you? Even the new sprouting leader who Irfan Ali has become, ask yourself, if we didn't have a Jagdeo, where we would have been? Try to conceptualize in your head a Granger nurturing us and taking us through. A Norton. Close your eyes and think about a Norton. Close your eyes and think about a Nigel Hughes. How do you carry yourself as a man? How do you see yourself? Hello, good morning.
Hi, Mikhail. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, sir. What's your input this morning?
Alliance for Empty Back Change had a meeting in Linden. Yeah, they did it.
Yes, they took up their people and they kept it at the car park where people had no other option but to pass in the area.
So, but here, remember they got the slogan, better must come? Well, they got to change it to more people must come.
Yeah.
But my prediction for 2025, PP 38 seats.
How much I got right now?
They got 33. 38, 2025. Progress all the way, buddy.
I would want to think they got 33, 5 more seats.
Yeah.
With a wipeout of the AFC, who the last time they had 9, and
No, but
need to
them
groove in.
there. That's dead me. That's empty bag.
And to groove into the PNC, they need to have 43.
PP 43.
Yeah, because remember, we need to measure.
Or 2/3.
I am suggesting. I have expressed my concern. I've written a piece on it. If the PPP do not access 43 seats in the next coming election, with what they've done, the inroads they've made, not in the people's minds, but the inroads they've made as it relates to infrastructure and actual work for the people of both sides, right? I am suggesting if the PPP does not attain 43 votes, come 2025, when they win back the election, once they don't attain 43 votes, they need to concentrate wholly and solely on their supporters, and then we deal with the rest. Because what they've been doing, they've been dealing with all Guyanese in general. They're trying to bring everybody out of poverty. I say, deal with your voters, because in any case, you're getting cost for it. Deal with you people in power, get you people rich, because helping other people ain't gonna get you nowhere. You understand? But remember, you gotta help all Guyanese, right? So you can't say, oh, you're giving this body at the hospital. So the infrastructure, the road, everything else is gonna be big. But if it come first hand, you gotta look after you people them first. And you know you people, you know Annandale, you know Luzignan, you understand, you know Bath, you know you people, you know where you people there.
Definitely.
Because obviously, giving doesn't mean getting. If the PPP don't get 43 seats, I saying here, giving doesn't mean getting, it ain't make forging sense. The giving, the grants and all the thing, we saying straight up. The grants and across the board. We maintaining votes, story done. That's just me thing. I don't think it might be politically correct. You understand? But me see that makes sense. I could give you something for stab me back. They make sense. You know, they get the most black contractors under this administration in 4 years. You understand?
Yeah, buddy.
Forget what? Just 5 more votes? It didn't make sense.
No, then get there.
You understand? 43. The target is 43. Safe. The target is 43 seats. If an election is a gauge of your performance, and you know you're looking after everybody, what you doing? It makes no sense. All East Rumvelt, all about the place. House flats to everybody. Black, Indian, Amerindian, everybody. Land titles for Amerindians. Keeping the cost of living down. Take off excise, 50% excise tax for everybody. Everybody helping everybody. And you ain't get the majority of the seats in Parliament as a result of a performance that is clear as day. You go through. Yes, Charles.
Look at now, morning.
Talk to me.
You put over a lot of things for the program, right? I know how you measure them thing, man. You left this one out of Mutu, man.
No. Then we got start the discussion next year election. For the first time, I rolling out a program that we're going to be doing analysis of what's going on, because you got to get to the people ahead. People know you got to come out and vote. You need to come out and vote, and we need to get the target there, because we will not be gauging the performance in the country. You understand?
The best man I hear talk about majority is not going to move to buy. You hear the battle story with the man,
Yeah. half bottle and quarter bottle.
That's a bad man, my measuring by.
Safe, bro. Right? If here the PPP could talk with one for talk. If you don't get the results of the election, you're wasting fortune time. The PPP could talk with one for that. We're doing an analysis. We're gonna be doing I think I have enough information to be able to come and do that. And I'm not gonna be doing it alone. I'm gonna call in people and we do an assessment. I have 3 elections experience under my belt. 2011, 2015, 2020. 3, I think, is 15 years deep in politics. I think that is enough. When will I come out to start doing my analysis of politics in Guyana? I have enough. You understand? And I am saying we have to start that discussion. If politics is a measure, if election is a measure of, and the PPP doesn't hit a certain target, like the local government, bullshit. The president, the government comes out and cleans the thing, and PNC still getting win for city council. Leave the tongue, let it fall apart. Or hostile take over the tongue. Take over the tongue. Throw the city council. We take over the tongue, change the dynamics. We change the constitution as it relates to who runs the tongue, the municipality. Not the tongue, the capital city. We can no longer play politics with such things that are so important to people's lives. The next local government election, if the PPP doesn't win unanimously in Joshua, they're wasting time. Because the facts are there, what they've done. They're concreting all the drains. They're doing all the roads. They're putting in pumps for alleviate flooding. Look at the Independent Boulevard. They have done the work. It's in front of you. These people can't be saved by performance. Stop it. Stop it. Make sure every PPP voter has a house lot force. Hospital, you're Guyanese, you got access to road because the road helps me too. You can't stifle one man and don't stifle yourself. So you build road in Ireland. But this thing where they're trying to make everybody inclusive and running in Ireland community, look after your community first. Look after we community will vote for you first. We deal with communities will vote the most. Story done. Well, then they want to vote for the PNC. Let PNC keep hollering with them and do what they're doing. After doing all you do for Linden, you build a bridge, 4-lane bridge, do better thing for Linden. Linden and get the votes, ease off with Linden. Skeldon, let me look after Skeldon. Quarantine. You look after Blackbush. You know the votes is given Blackbush plus Blackbush mining the country, providing greens for the country. Let's give the best roads, best drainage, everything for Blackbush. Let's look at the communities based on what they're putting in. Because they're saying, no, we don't want you. We don't want roads. If you building the road for the fudging people, and the people are not voting for you, what are they saying? We don't want you. So go build roads at Barbies, go build roads at Region 3. Look after you people first. The voters deserve the best. Story done. Hello, good morning.
You know, Critic?
Hi, good morning, sir.
You on the show?
Man, what is it? Where you gotta get, brother?
No, Scott, I watched your show. Oh, this show is pretty recorded, man.
You gotta talk to me directly. What's your fucking problem, boy?
Okay.
Turn off the thing in the background.
Oh, Scott, me internet slow.
No, you slow the internet. What is your problem?
Here then.
Yeah. Is that the internet? Is you retarded? Yeah. So watch here. Jagdeo, leadership. Now hear what I'm telling you. Though I tell you all just now, it's not the sentiments of that man. I see him going to communities and I've worked. He going to Haslington, he work with people genuinely. I there behind the scenes. Me not that man. He had Jagdeo. Me name Mikhail Rodriguez, known as the Guyanese Critic. I'm not playing that game. If given the opportunity. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, critic.
Partner, turn off the thing in the background and stop trying to hear yourself.
Scott, buddy, listen, man. Hey, okay, man, I think what the man doing is good, you understand? Because when they go to different community, you know, the man win more support, you understand?
I understand what you're saying, but I'm asking you, if come 2025 election, they go into communities like Linden, build a bridge, do everything for them and don't get the votes, what do they do after 2025?
I think they win some supporters. But I would.
No. I'm not thinking. I'm not saying we preempting. I am asking you, if the government goes into a predominantly PNC area, do everything for them, get them water, get them light, get them road, and then they don't get any more votes, what do they do for them after 2025?
Nah, I would let them in the bush.
Roger that, story done. So we waiting to see what happened 2025, and then we will act accordingly. You understand?
Oh, that's what you say. No,
That's what I'm saying. Roger that. We ain't talking before. I am saying if you put in, and most likely, here was the funny thing, the government will already have done most of what they gotta do for everybody by 2025. But the new promises is for everybody. Obviously, you're gonna make promises again. And again, I wouldn't like to refer to what the PPP says in the manifesto's promises because they deliver. The PNC have more promises because they don't deliver. They promise and they don't deliver. Right? So I'm saying come 2025, you put into communities and they don't vote, you don't get overwhelming, but they realize you are like the city council, Georgetown. Let me say we do the thing. And they don't get all the city, and people realize you, if these people control this thing, they're going to run this thing good. And the people don't want that, left them. Let we go and build Silicon City. Let PNC fudge up the tongue. Yes, and broke up, burn more fire, slow fire, let they do what they know for do. Corruption and everything else, we glad for them. We want everybody to be happy. It's a democracy we live in. Let we go and build Silicon City. Let we invest all the money and time in Silicon City. Simple. Because you're just spinning your wheels. You understand? You're just spinning your wheels. It didn't make sense. This man has shared different sentiments. He working for everybody. He fighting for everybody. Not me, by me in the way put in something I want to get out. I don't say it, but it's reciprocal for me. What you going on here? Them people so happy to kick off the slip on the side barefoot dancing. Bare youth you see here, you know. Bare youth. 600 and something youth. Is that the story, sir? Bare youth come out. You gotta be proud of this. Jagdeo is molding the younger generation. How you could go wrong here? This is the molding of the younger generation. Huh? You can't go wrong here, buddy, if you want it to go wrong. How can you go wrong? Eh? You can't get better leadership than this. Not me. I no way, shape, or form suggesting I've reached the level where I could be a good leader. You understand? Because you done here was me sentiment. If me give and me not get, me not give back. You understand? Me playing them game though. Jagdeo's look past though, and like he's singing for the people them too. While these girls dance, he been singing. Right? Oh, Ras, but they get him from little too. Right? All right. So, guys, hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. I don't know if you know, but the younger generation was always molded by the PPP. There was a PYO, People's Youth Organization. I don't know if you know about that. Do you?
I've heard about it.
Thank you, sir. Let's keep it on.
Yeah, me, you know, I was never part of it. So they try to join me up in the PvP, and I one group I go in, right? By this ship. If I ever come like if this guy, you know, I said, me, I can't be no part of no political party, but me ain't regular. If I farm in a political party, it's a whole different thing. Real democracy in the true sense. You gotta face reality. So, guys, I want to thank you once again for this opportunity for me to express myself and being keeping it real with you guys. And, you know, you got to keep it real with yourself. If you want to get anywhere, you want to be anything or do anything, you got to keep it real with yourself. And this is the only thing you could expect. But you could expect for next year, we're making some changes here down at TBN, but we will also be doing some adjustments. I'll be doing, we got political conversation. We have to have a conversation where we dissect the direction things is going. We have discussions. We invite different people to our panel. I want to have more of an in-depth conversation, and with persons who have even more political experience than I am. 15 years is obviously not enough, and because I haven't played a role in a political party, you know, per se, but I have campaigned for the PNC. I have played a role at one time or hanging around the PVP. So I got a fair bit of understanding what's going on, and I played a role in hello? I gave Dicky a number for pick you up and carry and show you the thing. I gave Dicky call you? No, a guy named Dicky is going to call you, and he's going to pick you up and carry you to the place right away now. I'll go and get him to call you right away now. Safe. Y'all bear 1 minute for me, guys. You forget the electrician this morning? Call you back, because he just called me and asking me. Call you back. Safe. Yeah. So let me run through my WhatsApp messages, see if anything of importance. Oh my God. So yeah, one of the videos I sent you yesterday chopping up and so. You can get it. Oh Jesus Christ, we got a big story here, and we in big thank you to all those who donated and shared the link. Over 100,000 raised overnight. 100,000. Fucking, I want to know what you're doing. Good morning. I would like you to please take a visit to Lizignan Prison Road. It's an awful stage. Yeah, I know. We walking in the back then. It ain't easy on the trucks. So let me let me go back to you. I gotta give these people this we can do it tomorrow. It's only me. Is this thing happening so far yesterday? Certain people get chopped up on that kind of thing. So let's look at that. I'll have the information for you tomorrow, guys. Remember, all you could expect is for me to keep it real. I know it no other way, and I'd love for you to apply that in your life because it's a direct attribute to success. Peace out.